Good afternoon. We're going to get started in just a moment as we clear the waiting room. Good afternoon. This is an administrative hearing before the Mayor's Office of Consumer Affairs and Licensing. Today is Thursday, August 28th, 2025. This hearing is being conducted pursuant to temporary amendments to the open meeting law. That is what allows us to meet virtually. This hearing is being recorded and will be posted to the City of Boston's website. We are joined today by the Executive Director of the Mayor's Office of Consumer Affairs and Licensing, Kathleen Joyce, and Director of Operations, Rebecca Fu. There's only one item on this afternoon's agenda. I will read the agenda item into the record. I'll ask who is present on behalf of the applicant. You'll make a brief presentation regarding your proposal, followed by questions by the Entertainment Division, and an opportunity for testimony beginning with elected officials or their representatives. For members of the general public who wish to testify, please limit your testimony to 2 minutes, and please state your name, address, and affiliation, if any. The only item before the Entertainment Division today is Democracy 154 Maverick LLC, doing business as Democracy Brewing, located at 154 Maverick Street in East Boston. The application is to add the entertainment categories of disc jockey, trivia, and instrumental and vocal music, up to 4 performers for 7 days a week until 12 a.m. Who's present on behalf of the applicant?
My name is James Raza, and I'm also with Miguel Zambrano.
Great. Thank you both for being with us. If you could please just briefly outline the proposed entertainment to the division.
Thank you. Yeah. Basically, what we're hoping to do is have regular entertainment such as trivia, karaoke. The biggest thing that we're most excited about, that the neighborhood says they're most excited about, is having once in a while having live entertainment like bands. Mostly singer-songwriters, nothing crazy. Sometimes up to 3 or 4 artists. But really having that at least once a week is the goal. We've gotten a lot of positive feedback again, and we're hoping it can really help our business get off to a good footing.
Okay, thank you very much. We're happy to see somebody in this space. And this is always where it gets a little bit confusing because before the hearing started, we were just trying to figure out what the previous licensee had for entertainment. It seems like the zoning stays with the, you have to go through the process again. Can you update us where you are as far as the status of the live entertainment zoning?
Um, Before us, they had all the same entertainment. We're basically applying for the exact same thing they had previously.
Have you gone through zoning yet? 'Cause I think that zoning stays with the licensee. Is that right,
Yeah,
Danny?
we
Sorry, that would depend on whether there was a proviso on the prior zoning
Okay.
decision for the last licensee. So I don't know if you're aware of whether or not you are currently zoned for live entertainment.
we are zoned for live entertainment.
Great.
We did go through the I don't know how to improviso process. We went through that
Okay.
process that took a long, long time. We found some really great folks at ISD who helped us out with that. So I think we're this is the last part I was told by them that we needed to do.
Great.
Okay. Um, and are you requesting you're gonna you'll be looking for entertainment outside as well?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, only for the next probably 8 weeks, but yeah, the idea would be we're hoping to have live music from like 6 to 9 in our patio section.
Okay. Um, I'm sorry. So, can you tell me a little bit about what sort of community process you went through, who you met with, abutters, residents?
Yeah, so we certified mailed all our butters. We've already met with and gotten support from. I apologize, I forgot the name of the organization. Roberto Gomez was. I know he's no longer the neighborhood liaison in East Boston, but he was incredibly helpful. So we
Okay.
went through that whole process with him. Again, he's now with Maduro, who has been fantastic too. But we went through the process with them for both the alcohol as well as the entertainment license at the same time.
Okay, did you meet with any of the community groups about the entertainment?
We did, yeah, and they were very supportive. I can't remember the name of the organization off the top
Oh,
of my
that's
head, but
okay.
no, we went. Sorry, but yeah, we did, and they wrote a letter of support.
Okay. Yeah, we just ask these standard questions because sometimes um some of these I mean, where you're located, there could be residents and stuff that have issues, and we just want to make sure you're communicating with them, that they have, this is one suggestion, that they have a contact number should the music be too loud. They can call you directly to lower it. Um, Oftentimes we get email complaints, but we don't get them to the next day. And we find that if we can connect the neighbors with the licensee directly, it helps a lot. Um, Another thing would be sound monitoring. Do you understand the sound ordinances and how to monitor your own sound?
Yes, I don't. I apologize. I don't remember the exact decibel that we're allowed
Okay.
to be at, but
Okay. So I'm just taking a look at the file in front of me. Your certificate of inspection right now is temporary, and I think, and we'll need an updated CI. It says right now no live music, so we want to make sure we get that updated. So that would be something to work with ISD on. Does that make
Nikhil, what's
sense?
the status with that? Yeah, sorry.
So, If if I'm not wrong, and I can remember what the problem was, we getting a temporary CI waiting for the entertainment license to be solved, to be like all live, and then they can provide us with a full CI. The reason it was temporary is because we were on the process of like the entertainment license proviso and all that.
Okay.
And then my understanding was like as soon as you guys get done with the entertainment license, we can provide you with a full CI.
Okay.
So it's included on it.
Okay, let us know if we can help. I know it's confusing. It's confusing to us too, and every licensee's application is a little different. We do want to see you get up and running with the entertainment in a way that makes sense for this location. So a couple of other questions. There's an outdoor patio, correct?
Yeah,
And how do you access the outdoor patio? Can people get there from the street, or do they have to go through the restaurant?
they can get there from the street. It's a private. It's pretty blocked off, but they can. It's access from the sidewalk.
Okay. Um, and then so Jay, which of you guys is the manager of record? Okay.
Miguel.
Okay. I was gonna say which James, but I could see. Um, all right. And Miguel, what is your experience as a manager?
I've been working as a manager for Democracy already for plus 6 years. So I know already how to deal with customers, like how to cut off some people when they are already uh have enough drinks, how to crowd control and all that stuff.
Okay.
Miguel's also taken over a lot of our licensing as well.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I'm basically the one applying for most of the license, so I already went through the whole information and all that.
Okay, good. Back to noise and noise mitigation. I'm not familiar with the space. Do you know if there was soundproofing done either by you or the previous occupant? And can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, we installed about how many panels, James? I forgot how many panels.
I believe 12 soundproofing panels.
Yeah,
Okay.
around
There had been no soundproofing prior to us, and they've had live music in that establishment for the last 8 years.
yeah.
Okay. And as far as the outdoor space, will you have speakers out there?
Yes.
Okay. I suggest you turn the speakers, inwards towards the patio, not emanating outwards. Um, and it's incredible how noise travels, and what you might pick up on your monitor one night, and it could be exactly the same setup the next night, but the weather or just the cars or scooters going by or whatever it could be, the noise could pick up on a monitor across the street even louder. So you just want to be conscious of that as you roll out your entertainment. Um, and again, think about how um, someone should contact you should there be issues, whether it's email or phone, and make that readily accessible to people. Um, and then are you guys open yet?
We are.
Okay. Um, and then tell me a little bit about for like, is your entertainment going to be geared towards certain groups? After a certain hour, will you restrict ages?
Um, we've always been really family friendly. I haven't really thought about restricting ages.
Okay.
But we just kind of naturally just have kids stop coming around 8, so it's never been an issue. But we're open to that. We're just so family friendly that it's never been an issue, to be honest with you. So
No, that's fine. These are kind of standard questions that we ask everyone. I don't see a request for a dance floor, right?
no,
Okay. Just checking. Um, and will you be using promoters?
no. I mean, no. I mean, I don't think by any
Okay.
definition of that word, no.
Okay. Wasn't sure if it went with your business model, but I had to ask. Promoters can sometimes be an issue when it comes to security and operations and not communicating with the licensee. At the end of the day, the licensee is responsible for whatever happens on the premise, and you can't sub those responsibilities off to a promoter who might be in charge of a particular.
No, we're working with all local artists. I was like, oh, we're working with ZoomX, which is like a community education around music, but like that's not a promoter. It's a nonprofit that
Yeah.
creates music education. So no promoters.
Okay. And do you have security staff?
No.
Okay.
Everyone's
Um,
tip certified and trained on how to handle any disruption, but it's again very family friendly. So
okay, great. I'm going to ask Rebecca if she has any questions that I may have missed, and I think that's all I have.
Hello. Just gonna start back from the beginning. Just to clarify, this is a brewery slash restaurant or just brewery? Do you guys serve food there?
yeah, we have a full kitchen.
Okay. Okay. And then what type of a butters do you have? Is it commercial, residential, both?
A little of both, but to be frank, it's very funny. Our whole block has basically been demoed, and so we're kind of the only building on that block.
Oh,
Um, so we send certified mail to all the people who own the things around us, the empty lots, and we sent it to everybody in our building because we have it's almost like a little community of small businesses incubators there, and yeah, we got signed letters back from 4 out of the 7 we sent to.
and then your landlord is aware of the type of entertainment you're requesting and are in support of it.
Yeah, I believe he wrote a letter in support, but I could be wrong on that.
The only item we've received is from the East Boston Main Streets in support. Um,
Okay.
yeah. So if your
He's helping
landlord
us
does,
plan some of the live music, so
oh, okay,
he's
okay, great. And just to confirm the hours, you're requesting until midnight every day, but you said most likely only 1 day a week for live?
Yeah, right now we plan on doing 6 to 9 outdoors. But when we bring it indoors, it's probably going to be more like 8 to probably like 8 to 11 because we just don't want to be disruptive to like dinner service and that kind of thing. So it'll be later in the night during that time.
And then can you just confirm the capacity inside versus the patio?
We have 36 seats outside, and we have, I believe, 62 or wait, no, 58 seats inside. Is that right, Miguel?
It's 58 inside.
58?
Yeah.
And during the community process, nobody had an issue with the outdoor live entertainment?
Dealing with a clamp iron can seem super intimidating, really easy.
Sorry, just to repeat, during the community process, no one had issues with the outdoor live entertainment?
No. No, sorry, I was confused by something.
And how many other managers will there be at the premise? Is it only Miguel or are there other managers, supervisors?
So no, it's Miguel, Alethea, and Kevin as well.
And I know the other location for Democracy has live entertainment. Has Miguel managed over there and the live entertainment over
Yeah,
there?
so Miguel's been a manager with us for 6 years, but he was our general manager for the last, I believe, 3 years until we added a second location and then added another GM to aid him as well. So we're not overstretching our management. But actually, Miguel, you can speak for yourself. Yeah, but he's sorry.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So basically, I was a GM in here, so I was dealing with the licensing and everything. So it was mostly me all the time in here. So I was okay, I'm gonna put my name on it. So because I'm always there. But now with the new person that stepped in the position, we're kind of splitting our times like in here and over there. So when I'm here, sometimes he's over there. When he's there, I'm here. So we kind of like moving around a little bit.
Just in case there could be noise complaints, we will ask after the hearing for a contact. Should constituents submit complaints, so in real time they could contact you to resolve any issues.
Yeah.
And do you foresee having a cover charge for live entertainment events?
We're thinking about maybe doing a comedy night. We do that right now in downtown, so that's one thing that we would potentially charge for a cover
Okay.
charge. But no, most of our music and stuff like that would just be to complement dinner, and it wouldn't be like a ticketed band.
Yep. So if there is a cover charge, it just has to be posted in a clear, conspicuous place for any patrons. And sorry if I missed this. I wasn't sure if Kathleen asked, but do you guys have cameras on the premise?
We do.
How many and how long is the footage retained for?
It's actually the building's camera system. I don't know how long it's retained for, but there's about 8 around the property. We have, I think, 3 internally and I think 1 outside.
We got there's one on each corner of the building, and there's about 3 on the inside of the restaurant, and 1 on the lobby, and 1 in the back stairs.
Yeah, if you could just find out from the building or your landlord how long the footage is retained.
Yeah.
And we just asked if there's any incident to make sure it's saved. And that is all the questions that I have. Thank you.
Thanks. So I'll ask if there are any individuals who would like to testify on this matter.
Hi, I'm a local business owner in the building. I work upstairs. I'm a therapist, and I would like to throw my full support behind whatever Democracy is asking for, not only as a fellow business owner and a community member and a parent, because it's the current business and all the businesses that have been in there previously are always very family friendly, and it's really hard to find businesses like that where you can bring your family. And if they have events like trivia night or comedy night, that one might be a little hairy with the kids, but it makes it helps build the community within the building. It's another asset for the East Boston community in general. It kind of helps draw more business in, helps, I just am fully supportive of any live entertainment. The hours sound really window looks right out over the patio. So as long as things are not noisy, I'm done at 5:30 or 6. As long as things aren't noisy, then it doesn't get in the way of anybody's business. And I've had really pleasant experiences when the couple times that I've met staff at Democracy so far.
Thank you very much for your testimony. Thanks for being with us. We'll turn it back
Yeah.
over to Executive Director Joyce Director Fu. Any further questions while we have the applicant here?
No questions. Just want to say good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Great. With that, the Entertainment Division will take this matter under advisement and will issue a written decision, and that adjourns this hearing. Thank you all and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a nice day.
Cheers, guys. Thank you.